Hello, welcome back to Airmech and welcome back to Duel. We have a 2v2, two sets of 2v2s. Don't know if the other one's coming later today or tomorrow, but it's some pretty good games that I got to sit in and watch, but didn't cast them because of being tired by the time they were playing, so I came back. So let's just get into it. On the red team, we have Incinerate running Striker and Mechmind running Helix. And then on the blue team, we have Tyrone running the Paladin, and we have Sport running the Striker. Two of these are alt accounts, but I won't say who they are, so I'm just going to call them their names. Both sides are going to be starting on the power station, and then we'll probably split up. One go for their outpost, another one for the factory, I would assume. If it doesn't go there, then I have no clue what their plan is. Bit of the capture game. Geminis and Longhorns for the red team. Just Geminis for the blue team, I think. No Longhorns too. We got Longhorns too. So both teams have both types of main tank. Which will help the general compatibility of their army. Oh, Incineration going for some early harassment. Sport is up a level though. Incineration is going to back off. Red team, I think, is a little ahead on the capture game at the moment. Yeah, red team's a little ahead right now. Tyrone starting the siege on the middle. Incinerates is going to try to go in and kill some of those tanks, but won't kill any of them. Starting to siege that Goliath. Big pile of XP. Incineration still on these tanks, trying to get a pick on one of them, but cannot get it. Artillery piece down for Tyrone. Ratchet down too. Trying to keep those tanks alive the best they can. Sport going for their own harassment with shooters up top. Incineration has realized this, so those shooters will not be long for the world. Gemini's being moved forwards. The Longhorns tanks are still fairly low here. Tyrone needs to be careful. His army here could die fairly quickly. Do not want to lose the tank numbers early here on Duel, because this main middle fight generally will decide things, but we're not 100% sure which way it's going to go right now. Tyrone keeping the pressure on. All the neutrals are about to fall. Only one Longhorn left. That goes to the red side XP-wise, I think. Tyrone low in health. In the back, the Sport getting some harassment. It's going to back off when Incineration answers. Mechmind managing this middle army for red team. Tank Buster starting to come out for the blue team. Red team should be getting some soon also. Tyrone low in health. Has to drop and heal. Mechmind also very low in health. Mechmind won't go down though. Tyrone keeping the pressure. Bucky coming down, but is not in its preferred range to be used. Will die to that Gemini if not moved. Will go down. But in the back, Sport's able to steal this with Morty's. Incineration working trying to take it back. Gives blue team a lot. Incineration's actually going to trade their outpost. Doesn't have the bots though to capture it. Morty's coming down to recapture it. Tyrone pushing their force forward. Red is forced out. Right now the army size is in the favor of blue, but by a small margin. But Incineration is still trying to take that outpost, but it's going to pull back. Incineration should really try to get onto this outpost up here. Incineration dropping Morty's trying to take this factory. Sport's there to react though in this middle. Mechmind starting a push on this middle area. That turtle though is distracting most of the tank shots. Rebels going to come in and be dropped to distract. Tyrone low in health. Tyrone's healing runs out of energy, still low. Tyrone will go down. Sport trying their best. That red army though is going to get shredded now. That might have been a misplay. Mechmind sent their entire army into the middle, causing it all to die. They're going to try to rebuild quickly. Moneymaker's in the back. The generator there. They've set up a new support base. Now they're focused on trying to hold this. Butchers are down. Blue just needs to set up their army into a siege on this factory, because that seems like where Red's trying to build up and hold now. Sport now going to try to get some damage off it. Tanks and butchers drop. Tyrone has no other help other than those few units. Gonna try to grab them. Tyrone low. Tyrone goes down. He's able to save the units though. Mechmind slowly rebuilding that army. Sport dropping some creep down there for vision, I'm assuming. Quickly, Incinerate's gonna drop a Longhorn in the back line, but has to run. Leaves it there. That Longhorn will die. Oh, it will not. Incineration's gonna grab it, put it in range of the outpost so it can start pounding. Right now, Blue has a huge army advantage right now. Tyrone's trying to move his forces forwards. Keep them sieging, keep them doing damage. Gemini is saved before going down. Now, Incineration with the Longhorn trying to take out this outpost. Sport seeing an opportunity is going to go with some shooters. They're going to start sieging that outpost. Mechmind trying to manage. Grinder is going to run at the tank busters, but will be killed almost immediately. Incineration answers Tyrone's a siege over there with tank busters. Shooter still kicking at the base. Single shooter dropped on that back power station. Tyrone moving artillery forwards. Incineration trying to get some damage on. Tyrone moving those tank busters back to save them. Shooters being dropped in the back line by Sport. Sport's coming back with butchers. Mechmind with some tanks being dropped in the back. Tyrone's very low in health. Running out of energy too. Neutral Seeker is pounding him. Is out of energy. Has to be careful when he takes off or he will go down. Mechmind sieging over there. Tyrone will go down. Sport trying to keep the advance going. Runs away when low in energy. This base back here by Mechmind is being sieged. Large army. Sport's low in health. Forced to fly away. Sport goes down to Incineration. Mechmind kind with more needs to capture the base. Blue's main army is all in middle. This factory will go down to artillery fire though. Other units are dying freely. This is a full push on red. They're trying to get a hold of this outpost. If they can hold it, it's going to be a big game changer. Incineration has to run away. Super low in health. No generator on the outpost. Dropping more and more tanks. Tyrone low in health. Goliath is dropped to continue siege, to stop the siege. All other tanks go down. Goliath is pulled back. Generator finally out. They make that hold even better. Red back here stopping this from being captured. We jump back. Incinerate will go down the Sport. Tyrone trying to stop that other base from falling. Blues right now is separated. There's a single Goliath holding this point at the moment. Tyrone's back. Incinerate's quickly coming back to try to help hold this. Two Goliaths now taking out the army that's here. Red Goliath dropped, but the outpost is down. Sport has to pull back. Tyrone saves the generator. Goliath might go down here. Red desperate now. No. Generator will go down. Red's trying to hold this. Tyrone goes down to Mechmind. They're trying to hold this, but they have no creeps to recapture it. Incineration grabbing creeps quickly, but in that time frame, Sport has come back to kill off the last of those units. Incinerate wants to save the Goliath, low in health. Incinerate goes down trying to save the Goliath. And the Goliath will go down to the tank or neutral Goliath. Blue now recontrolling their side of the map. Mechmind trying to work quickly. They need to keep pressure on. If this middle army starts to advance, they will start to lose. The army deficit is... Red team has a quarter of the size arm, or no, a third of the size army that Blue has right now. The blue units are starting to shift around the map now, as red is trying to set up a defense against it. Incineration taking some fire from Tyrone. Sergeants being built. Mechmind trying to get some damage in. Tank armies moving on the red base. Second Goliath is built. Oh, and the red team surrenders. They cut their losses, not believing it's winnable by that state. So, here's your results. Yep, that's all I got, really. Thank thank you for watching.